crazy.
You're too lucky.
I will support that manager without really deep in, like, you know how people say new evidence presents itself, so I've changed my mind. In the beginning, I'm going to give the manager support, just regardless. You say, why are you supporting him? Because I have to. It's new. It's got to do. I just, this is how I do it. I'm going to support him until I feel it's a worthy time for us to have those discussions. Now, where it is with this manager, and probably why it's probably annoying some people, well, it's up to you. Like, but I get my style can really piss you off, because even in the unseen, I'm saying, well, we must stick with this. We must stick with this. We must figure this thing out. Like, it's just got to work. This thing here has to work, because this is where our club finds itself at this very moment. You know, I know there's this new conversation about manager FC. That's the new conversation. Manager FC, player FC. I don't believe you can be manager FC. I don't actually think that's a thing. I dispute manager FC heavily and wholeheartedly. Yeah. The reason why I say I dispute manager FC and all that wholeheartedly is because end of the day, it's like being on a boat. Yeah. There's one captain, and we're all in the captain's hands. Now, if there's an uprising, that's mutiny. Player FC. if the players, if the pirates or whoever on the boat decide to go up against the captain, it is mutiny. Yeah, because the captain is responsible for this boat, and the biggest responsible person for the ship is the manager, the captain, the coach, whoever you want to, however you want to, whatever name you have for him, because the names of them are changing. It's like when Fergie said, there can be no player in this team that makes more than me. Offsets it, not having it. And the club made sure that's how it's going to go. Now, obviously, it doesn't, like, football has moved on in that time, but the one thing that remains true is the manager is the most important person at the club until taken, because he's a custodian at the end of the day. But the custodian of the boat, custodian, the captain of the ship, however you want to understand it, this is the most important person. This is the person I must back, because guess what? These are not short-term decisions. Getting the manager wrong is the effect and the damage of what happens to a club when you get it wrong is there to see. You're now seeing with Ten Hag's second year. Ten Hag's second year, the club decided that he was the right man for the job, and they let him buy everything without any background information and stuff. There was no proper team, right? But then Ten Hag got the time, right? And they had to, like, because when you do, this is like a high involvement. You can't, let's say, for instance, this is like buying a house. Just imagine, perfect example, high involvement goods when I used to do marketing, yeah? See, like, there's some things, yeah, that is like, this is a big mistake. Like, you can't now buy a house, mortgage, this, that, and the other, and then go and be like, well, I'm not this house FC. Brother, we live here. Those neighbors are our neighbors for a very long time. You gotta go around. You know when they do the conveyancing and the surveyor and that, and they all come in, yeah? You see, after you see when that money goes out of your account, yeah? Shout out the people that pay for the deposits or save for a deposit. Craziest experience ever, yeah? You see when that deposit money leaves your account, yeah? It's done. I've done it. It's finished. This is you, bro. For the next, how many years? 5, 10, some people 20. So it's done. This is where you live now. Because you might not be blessed to do it again. Like, some people are blessed in the market to make mistakes. Yeah? So there's other people, you know, amazing. They got a housing portfolio that you could just cry at, yeah? But I'm talking about the people that worked hard God. You know when you put you and your missus, yeah, saved, bro. You might have moved back into the family home. Saved, yeah? Finally got the deposit. You bought something. You see right now, yeah? For us to, this took everything. That's where Man United find themselves right now. That's where Man United find them. And I'm talking some homeowner talk right now. But I know you lot are with me. Man United are that brand new couple, yeah, that scrounged, found something, and this is them. This house, 5 years, minimum. Ain't got furniture. That's how mad it is. You ain't got furniture, you're like, we're going to build up on each room piece by piece. Stuff is still in the boxes. Ruben Amorim. Stuff is still in the boxes. You're like, bro, will this fit in this house? You can try a thing. But how do you want this house to look? It must look like this. My standard is this. This is how it started. Yeah? My philosophy for this home is this. So when he talks about his philosophy, I need players that give a shit. I need humble people. I need people willing to work for the badge. I'm looking for criminals, bro. And when I talk about criminals, I'm talking about attitude. Attitude on the pitch. I'm looking for that. That's the first thing I'm looking for. Before even I can get in and deal with the mold in that room and get in and deal with all these other things that we got to work on. I have to sort out attitude. You, get out. Simple. You, man, get out. Hello. Now you got to go and talk to the people upstairs and stuff and say, hey, I've looked at the house and yeah, I just came in and when I got here, I was excited about a few pieces, but those tools don't work. And you know that the window's opening, the shops are open. Can we go get something? I can go get you a light doggy, but I'm going to have to sell Kobe or Garnacho. It's not what I want, but if you get a good value, I'll do it. Well, let's see what happens. As the time goes on, he's like, you know what? I'm not even comfortable about getting rid of Garnacho right now, you know? Like, but I still need pieces. And we're supposed to have something, surely. Nah, just a doggy. Wow. All right. What else was my situation? Yeah, you got a light. Well, you got Ahmad. We just gave him a new deal. Congratulations, tied him down. Oh, brilliant. Ahmad, great player, man. I'm going to play him everywhere. Yeah, man, definitely out for the season. What? Yeah, he's out for the season. Yeah, at least I got Ugarte and Collier. They're going to miss the next game. What have I got? Rasmussen, Xerxes. Actually, let me separate them. You got Xerxes. Oh, wicked. You got Rasmus. It gets dark. Get a tune, though. Get a tune. Get a tune. Some people are saying, how can we build in this house? We need to sell the house. We need to sell the house. Don't commit to this house. You can't commit to this house, bro. Why commit to the house so early? Brother, we live here. Stop it. Stop this now. We live here. This is our home, bro. He's not going. We couldn't afford to get rid of Ten Hag. We're still paying him off. This is us for the foreseeable. Get used to it. You see the people that say don't like a certain type of food? Big man, we ain't got the facilities for those changes. So now we have to see, and now I'm going to look for the best. Because I know about coping, looking for the best. Anyway, I'm trying to stop the yapper, but I must talk. Like, I have to talk. This is important. I need to get this off my chest, bro. Mandem, I've decided to back this manager, yeah? Because I'm looking at the situation like this. I'm looking at the financial situation. I'm looking at everything and saying, hey, if this is a hard reset, this is going to be the guy to do it. This is going to take time. I'm not got expectations of top 4 next season, Europe next season. I'm saying, well, this is what it's going to be. If they're saying they're going to sort out the wage structure, this, that, and the other, we're going to be. I expect to be on the first half of the Premier League table. I expect to be there. But that's it. I expect to now be mid-table United and them to fix these things. You know, all them shit contracts, get them out of there. Bring in some youngsters, sell some players, reset. The club needs to become profitable. It's never going to become profitable from what the Glazers have done. Now this is the Ineos era. Let's see what this thing's going to look like. This is where we find us, unfortunately. And this is a realistic look at it. It's going to be a couple years. I don't know if he's going to balance it or make things right. I honestly don't know where Ruben Amorim takes us to. But I do know that we have to sort out these other things. We have to sort out some of the stuff, like some of the structural matters of the club in terms of raising money and this, that, and yet. We have to do that. We have to now have a wage structure that makes sense. So then when we sell players, they're attractive in the market. That's what we have to do. So now you bought in a Dorgu, good, he's on a good salary. I think you can still get rid of Garnacho on a decent salary. There's players that you can get rid of on, like, other teams will want to pick up them salaries, is the point I'm making. And then hopefully while trying to do good in the cups, but this is who we are for now. And yeah, long-term plan, long-term vision.